Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy BADGEPLUGYT, and today we're going to be talking about the best builds in NBA 2K19. This is not going to be a top 5 video or anything like that. A lot of discussion has been going around the 2K community. Now, this has been happening for, since 2K18 at least. Since dual archetypes have been introduced into 2K, people are always saying, oh, you're not good because you use this build, or you're not good because you use this build. Now, today we're going to talk about that, okay? Feel free to leave your opinions down below and tell me how you feel about this. So last year in 2K18, there was only like one build where people said, you're not good if you use this build, and that was the stretch big. A lot of people were not complaining about shot creators last year because they were nice, but the stretch big was just so much better than any other build in the game that it didn't even matter if you were using the shot creator because the stretch was so good. This year is much different. We have the playmaking shot creator, we have the shot creating playmaker, we have the stretch big, the lockdown, so many people are complaining about so many builds and saying, oh, you're not good if you use this build, you're not good if you use this build. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you something right now, guys. I'm gonna be giving you my opinion, but it does take skill to use any build in the game. You can't just get on the game for the first time ever and be good with any build. You do have to learn how to use that build. You have to learn its weaknesses, its strengths. You have to do everything the build can do, and you can't go really outside of builds anymore like you could in like 16 and stuff like that because of how the archetype system is made. What I'm trying to say is, yes, there's some very good players in this game. There's some very good playmaking sharpshooters. There's some very good shot creators. There's some very good stretch bigs. But some builds in 2K19 make you, the player, look a lot better than they actually are at the game. Now, I've been playing a lot more 2K lately, and I've been playing like 30, 40, 50 games a day in the last 2 or 3 days. And I'm really trying to get back into 2K because I'm enjoying playing the game, because I'm on my playmaking sharp, or sharp shooting playmaker if you want to be exact. Playmaker first, sharpshooter second. I'm on my build, and I'm having so much fun. The only fun I have playing 2K19 is when I'm ISOing. When it's just me and it's my decision. It's my decisions that I make, my awareness, how I time my shots. Now 2K does give me a lot of full whites, and I miss because I have a low 3-point rating, which is very annoying. But most of the game is decided upon me, how I play. I ISO, it's one-on-one. I have a teammate sitting in the corner. Now, even more challenging is, you guys know my boy 6God. We've been running my playmaking sharpshooter and his brand new Pure Slasher that doesn't even have Hall of Fame badges. He actually just got gold posterizer yesterday. So we've been running Pure Slasher and playmaking sharpshooter, and I've been having so much fun. Of course, I'm going to lose more games ISOing. Of course, I'm going to lose more games playing with a Pure Slasher instead of a Pure Stretch. But man, is it actually challenging to actually win the game. Like, guys, you remember my best jump shot video like a month ago where I told you guys, the video before, I was like, I'm going to go and play 2 centers, and I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to play on 2 centers. So the next day, I got on with my boy Ali. Shout out to him. He's got literally like the best record in 2K, or very close. And we went on a 30 win streak, in an hour and a half. Okay, we hopped off the win streak. We did not lose. We hopped off a 30 win streak in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Every game, because I record on my Elgato, my recording device, so I can record the games to show you guys. Every single game was like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes. Some games were even 2 minutes long because I'm just zigzagging across a screen. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, I'm open, shoot. Or you don't even have to be open, just he has to be on your side or not directly in front of you. And it's a wide open shot because this game is broken. And even if it's lightly contested, you're most likely still going to hit it because you got Hall of Fame catch and shoot and pure post scores. They have silver dimer, so that helps out a lot too. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, man, it does not take skill. Like, it does take skill to use a stretch big. Like a very small amount of skill to become an elite stretch big. One of the best stretch bigs in the game, because literally you're just catching the ball, shooting, and then you're left, right, left, right. Like, I don't understand how that's fun for some people. I don't understand how like you get a sense of accomplishment for winning with a pure stretch and a glass cleaner, or a pure stretch and a post score or something, because I'm on my playmaking sharpshooter, my 6'4", medium arms, 175-pound playmaking sharpshooter, and you're just sitting there just left, right, with Hall of Fame brick wall and Hall of Fame hustle rebounder, and there's nothing that we can possibly do. Like, you are at such a high advantage that how do you even feel accomplished for winning the game? So what I want to say is, man, if you pull up on me with a stretch and a glass or a sharpshooter and a glass, please do not send me GG. Do not send me great game. It was not a great game. It was not. I have like 65 losses now on 2K19 because I've been playing a lot, right? I've been playing a lot. I've been appearing online. So I've been playing every single person who pulls up, just like I usually do, but I've been appearing online a lot more lately. Which you guys should add me on Xbox. BADGEPLUGYT is my gamer tag. BADGEPLUGYT. No spaces. BADGEPLUGYT. Make sure you guys add me, bro, if you want to play me on 2K19. I'm always online usually when I'm playing. So I have about 65 losses, like I was saying, in this game. I have over 1,000 wins and like 65, 66 losses, somewhere in there. Literally, I am not joking. Over half of my losses are playing two centers, a stretch big and a glass, or a stretch big and a post score, or a sharp and a glass. So for people to sit here and argue about which build takes skill, which now obviously it's gonna take more skill, right, quote unquote skill, to win with like a slashing defender and a playmaking slasher or a playmaking defender, like really dumb builds to use, right? But that is different from using a stretch and a glass and just going left, right, left, right. Oh, I'm open. Or what they'll do is they'll just shoot up a terrible shot because the glass cleaner's already in the paint, and he'll have a wide open rebound, and then he can put it back, or he can throw it back to the stretch, or the stretch can shoot another dumb shot, and that'll help him get his takeover. There's so many ways you can just abuse that. But anyway, what I'm saying, it does take a little tiny, very tiny amount of skill to use a stretch. But I mean, you still have to be sort of good to use a stretch. But I'm losing on 2K to people I would never lose to. Like, I stopped them multiple times a game, and I would never lose to them if they were running any other lineup but a stretch big and a glass. Now, this is not a rant video at all. I don't want you to think this is a rant video. I'm just saying that's part of my discussion, is that is the most broken lineup in the game. Like, it's broken. And it takes no skill. And those people that run two centers and think that they're actually good, I'm sorry. Those are the exact same people that could not get on and ISO somebody or do any other thing except for just left, right, left, right. Obviously, it takes way more skill to use a playmaking sharpshooter or any other build, any playmaking build, and ISOing one-on-one your defender than it is to use a stretch big and a glass cleaner. If you guys argue that, then I'm not sure what is wrong with your head, because that makes no sense for you to even argue that. Especially with the shot contest system in this game, where you're just left-righting through screens and you finally get one little tiny inch of space, and then you can just pull it right there green. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm going to attempt my first 100 game win streak of 2K19. I have yet to attempt a 100 game win streak in 2K19 because I upload every single day, and it's literally impossible almost to go on a 100 win streak in one day and then still upload. You guys know last year, if you were a subscriber last year, I went on multiple high win streaks, 60, 70, 80. I even went on a 120 win streak. So when the time comes and I have a good center, I'm gonna go on a stretch big, and I'm gonna just left right through screens, and I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is. I'm gonna go on an easy 100 win streak to prove it to you guys how easy it is to use those builds. Now, the thing about going on a 100 win streak is everything has to fall in place. I have to be able to have the whole day, like I have to have a video ready, that way I can just focus on playing the game. My teammate has to have at least like 5 to 6 hours off. So there's a bunch of factors we have to go into getting it, but I'm telling you guys, once I attempt this, it's only gonna take me a few tries, maybe even the first try, to get this 100 win streak. Like, my record is really nice, and I've only got about 50 games on my record where I was running two centers, and that was literally just for video purposes for you guys. In the last week, I've been playing basically the exact same lineup over and over, the play sharp and the pure slasher, and my win percentage has only went down 1 point. It went from 95 to 94. And like Cizo said, it's not about winning anymore. It's about how you look when you're winning. I've gotten to the point, and I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, Badge, you're just bragging, man. Bro, I've literally got to the point where winning in the game doesn't satisfy me. Like, yeah, it's cool winning, but if I'm on a pure stretch big and I'm running with a pure glass or a pure post and I'm zigzagging through screens, I feel no accomplishment at all for winning the game. Now, you guys might, but just like last year in 2K18, man, I felt no accomplishment at all for running two centers. The only reason why I ran two centers was because I was so bored and tired of the game that I just wanted to get on, stream for my subs, and win games very easily. That's the only reason why I did that. But yeah, man, it just gets to that point where just winning is not fun unless you're really out there doing something that takes skill to win the game. Now, this doesn't take away much from like grinding DF and Dat Boy and those type of stretches. They're very good. A lot of people can't play how they play. But a lot of stretch bigs, man, they just rely on left riding through screens and they think they're actually good at the game. Anyway, leave your opinions down below, man. I would love to discuss this with you guys in the comment section, man. It's your boy BADGEPLUG. You have been plugged in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. Join the Plug Nation. It's your boy BADGEPLUG. You've been plugged in, and I'm out. Peace.